So I'm not trying to be a negative person here, but I've always prided myself on being honest. And I have been nothing but honest with all of you in every video that I've made and posted on this app. And so with that, I'm just going to say, if you are part of a marginalized population, if you are a person of color, if you are a woman, and if you are not a wealthy person, I would highly recommend pooling your resources, creating an exit strategy, crafting a plan, and getting the fuck out of here. As someone who has traveled the world extensively, I can say unequivocally that there are better places in the world than this country. There are places in the world that are far more affordable to live in and that provide a much better quality of life. And I know it's not easy to leave. I know that it is difficult. But I will say, once you're there, you're there. And you can always come back. Armed with that knowledge, I will say that if you create a legitimate plan, you can be out of here in as early as 6 months to a year. I know people with full families that have done it. I know single people who have done it. I know poor people who have done it. The one theme that all of those people have is they're happier now. They're free from the stress that they're put under with living in this country in these times. I would start with a passport, and then I would do extensive research on a place that you might want to live. And here's the thing. The point is getting the fuck out of here. Once you land in a country, there is nothing to say that if you don't like it, you don't have to stay there. But the point is, you're gone. I would also maybe see if you could find some like-minded people who want to potentially move to the same place and pool your resources, because it's much more affordable to try and do it that way as opposed to doing it solo. I would research countries that allow extended stays with a passport and that have a relatively easy visa process for Americans. Now, that process could be changing given the current climate that we live in. So I would probably venture to say that you should be making this plan ASAP. I would also recommend, again, and I can't reinforce this enough, get your fucking passport. It's not that expensive. Get your fucking passport. All right? That is your ticket to GTFO. That's the most important thing you got to do. And so armed with that knowledge, I wish you the best. If you have any questions about anything and I could potentially answer them for you, please hit me up. And I'll do the best I can to give you whatever advice that I can. And please take care of yourselves. Know that you do have options and that there is green grass on the other side of things. I love y'all. Take care.